What's up, homies? Welcome back to the Thornwyld Field Report. If this is your first time here, welcome to Thornwyld. This is where I talk about local bands, drop footage of their sets, and release my own music. The point of this series is simple. It's to help you discover local bands and help me remember how I feel about their sets. Remember, these are just my opinions. Cool? Cool. Also, a little bit of an apology for the delay on this one. I know it's been a little bit, but your boy Loki injured himself at the last show and has been dealing with that. But we're here now. Let's get it. This is another show at the Austin Tunnels. This is the one with the Bloodborne flyer you might recognize. This was also another one put on by your boy Frank at Obsidian Frequency Booking, and another success all around in my opinion. Just to also mention that Cuerno and Crimson Covenant had to drop from this show this time. Let's get into the bands. First up was Death Prison. This band got people moving immediately, which always makes the rest of the night so much more hype. They came out swinging with this very death metal meets thrash type of energy, which was super cool, and their shredding solos were nasty. You can tell these dudes love riffs. The only thing I wrote down as constructive feedback was maybe try using a vocal mic, but to be honest, I think that might just be part of the way they like to sound. When I asked them to describe their sound, they said they would describe it as late 80s, early 90s, death thrash type of stuff. Think stuff like Slaughter, Demolition Hammer, Benediction, Cancer, Massacre, Early Sepultura, Razor, Devastation, but they've also got these kind of hardcore breakdowns sprinkled in. If you asked them off the street, they'd call it death thrash with hardcore breakdowns. Simple but brutal. They're currently recording a 3-song EP demo. The release date is still TBD, but it should land within the next few months. As far as upcoming shows go for these guys, they've got Lost Well on April 25th with Parasiticide and their homies Mortar Siege, and they said more shows should pop up soon, so keep your eyes open. Altogether, these guys were solid, brutal, the solos were nasty. I just think low-key a vocal mic would kind of make the performance better. I think altogether I'm going to give Death Prison a 7 out of 10 for their performance that evening. Pretty damn good. Next up were the homies in Bad News, and they continue to be explosive with a ferociously hard attitude. They're progressing fast, and Mikey's riffs are just so fucking hard. I love the riff so much that I even did a little thing. For real, you are missing out on something very special if you don't see Bad News now while they're small. Do yourself a favor and go catch them. They're still in that same kind of lane. If you like Pain of Truth, Hate Breeds, Tsunami, Drain, you're going to get what you came for. They also dropped some important news. Their EP has an official release date of May 9th, and it's going to be called Step To Me. They're going to be doing a show on the Montopolis Bridge on February 28th. I will be there for that. And then also another show at Noiseland on the 27th. Altogether, I'm going to give them a 9 out of 10. They just know how to work a crowd. Their riffs are heavy. Their momentum is insane, and I love their attitude. You can also catch me yelling bad fucking news in this video right here. After that came Kream from San Antonio, Texas, and holy shit, immediate slam. Like the second they started, it was violence. The chugs were disgusting, the drummer was locked in, and the vocalist was intense in a way that tied everything together. They absolutely blew my expectations out of the water. They had a ton of those chromatic descents, which just scratched my brain for whatever reason, as I've mentioned before. You could tell they practiced hard as hell because the set was tight and well put together. Their own description was perfect. Extreme metal with power violence and hardcore influences. They're hard to label because they pull in a lot, but if you like fast, heavy music, that's the mission statement. You're gonna love it. They said their music is for fans of Gulch, Trash Talk, and Jesus Peace. They've got some more shows lined up for this year with more announcements coming. They also shouted out everyone who's ever supported them and said that they are forever a part of the mob, which goes hard. Altogether, I'm gonna give them an 8 out of 10. They destroyed the tunnels. I hope to see them play there again ASAP. Then I had a little moment between sets. Shout out to @Loaf of Butter for giving me a Dr. Pepper at this most crucial, necessary moment. That shit hit like a potion of restoration. I told him and the homies next time they should just pull up in a full set of cardboard Dr. Pepper armor. It would just be fucking legendary if they were to hit the pit like that. So then it was time for Mousch. We're pretty familiar with Mousch here. They have quickly become one of my new favorites. They said what's up as soon as they rolled in, and I was hype as fuck to see them play again. I love their versatility too. It looks like the members swap roles sometimes, and I love seeing bands that can rotate like that and still stay tight. They also did this super dope game where anybody that could get the Mousch shirt off of one of the crowd members could keep it, and holy shit, that went crazy. Perfect tunnels moment. That was perfect for the tunnels. Unfortunately, right around here, I tried to leave, and I made the mistake of walking, and I hopped down from somewhere, and I fucked up my ankle pretty good. I did get an x-ray, and I'm good, but low-key, I will have to wear a boot for a little bit. So yeah, the tunnels did claim a bit of a sacrifice for me this time. Band-wise, Mousch had one important update, that they're planning to expand by adding another member on keys or turntable. Altogether, I'm also going to give them an 8 out of 10. They are chaos in just the most perfect sort of way, and it feels like every time I see them, they just keep leveling up. This tunnels crowd was perfect for them. As you can probably guess, I want to give a huge shout out to Obsidian Frequency Booking for helping make all this possible. He provided the generator, extension cords, lights, PA system, even XLR cords for the mics, and none of this would be possible without his promo and work. And just like, if you see him, tell him thank you, because he does so much to put this stuff on. Like, I also want to give another shout out to Jorge's JPEGs for pulling up and taking some more amazing photographs, many of which I used in this video. Do yourself a favor and go follow him. He's a super chill guy that takes amazing photographs, and you'll love his work. Also, just a quick personal plug, me and my homies in A Winter's Remorse just announced our first full-length studio album, The Day Our Gods Abandoned Us, which will be coming out March 28th. So please, check that out when it's ready. Y'all are going to love it, I promise. Thanks for watching all the way to the very end. I'll dump the extra clips on the Thornwyld YouTube channel, which you can find a link to in my bio here on Instagram. Go ahead and drop me a like and a comment. Follow Thornwyld on Instagram too. As usual, I'll tag all the bands below. Go and show them some love. If you like what I'm doing, seriously, take a moment to like my post, share my account, follow my account. Everything helps here, and I'm just trying to get these bands known to the world. And if you want to support me a little more directly, you can buy my album on Bandcamp or donate to me on my Ko-Fi page, both of which would be greatly appreciated, as it helps me afford cover charges and keep making these sick ass videos for you guys. This has been the Thornwyld Field Report, and I'll catch you next time, homies. Thanks for tuning in.